Hi, my name is Alvin Hariman and I'm from University of Indonesia and my major is in computer science. This is my program. My host university is Nanyang Technological University, or usually people call it NTU. This university is in Singapore and this university I enroll in 3 courses and the courses are climate change, the geographies of uneven development and environmental sustainability. In this recording itself, I chose my background to be one of the most iconic places in NTU, which is IISMA, which was one of the biggest library in NTU. Okay, in this recording, I want to tell you guys about my experience of how I got to this ISMA program. Firstly, I know this program from my friend. He broadcast this program in my line group, and when I saw this program, I was really excited because it is my dream to be able to having an exchange program. I immediately try to apply this program and also prepare every documents that they need, like my essay, transcript, and also my English test. After submitting all those, I continued to second round where I will have an interview. And after that, all those round, luckily I got accepted in this program. I was really happy at that time that I immediately told my parents about the result. However, several weeks later, there was an issue that my program will get deferred because of the pandemic. I was really sad because I have all prepared about my academic plan in my university, and because of the defer, I had to rearrange all my plan again. This is the most difficult process that I have to experience in order to get to Singapore. Luckily, in the next semester, Singapore has opened their border and I finally was able to fly to Singapore. There are several things that I prepared before I went to Singapore. First, I had to get a universal adapter because Indonesia adapter and Singapore adapter are very different. Besides that, I also had to renew my passport because I haven't used for a long time. I also had to get a PCR test 2 days before flying to Singapore that I can get the result 1 day before the flight. After that, after I have prepared all those things, I finally able to get to Singapore, and when I arrived, I need to get PCR again and then had a quarantine for 7 days. It was actually a nice experience when I had the quarantine, as I was able to get a 5-star hotel and also I got 3 meals a day. I also had to get a PCR again before finishing my quarantine. After I finishing my quarantine, I went to NTU and it is a really wonderful university. It's a really big university and also it has a lot of greenery. I really enjoyed staying in NTU in these 4 months. While I'm in Singapore, I also had some cultural difference where because I'm a Chinese, a lot of people in Singapore expected me to able to speak Chinese. Because of that, I'm quite struggle when I have had a conversation with a Chinese people. Singlish, besides that, I also quite struggle in understanding Singlish because the language is quite strange for me at first. But besides all those differences, it is actually a quite comfortable environment to live in. In my class in NTU, it is actually quite the same with my home university because all the class in a Zoom meeting. But after 2 weeks, two of my classes of my courses changed to an offline class. My first offline courses that I attend is actually quite the same with my home university, as the professor will have a lecture for 2 hours and we can raise our hand to ask for questions. However, the teaching method of my other offline course is quite different. The professor will first explain to us about the weekly topic, and after that, we must also have to present it in front of class about the topic itself. This presentation is actually taught at the beginning of the semester, and we will divide it into several groups, and each group will handle the certain topic to present it. But overall, I think that I am actually more enjoyable studying here, as I think it's less stressful than my home university because I think it has less homework and also it has less exam. After I have experienced all these studies, I think that my most memorable experience is spending time with my other OODs and also with other students that is studying right now in NTU. There are also several aspects that I have learned in Singapore, such as queuing, no littering, and also obeying rules that apply in Singapore. I think that this should be implemented in every people in Indonesia, and from me itself, for my first step, for all those is by applying this aspect, by me applying all these aspects in Indonesia. Okay, and at last, I'm officially IISMA based in I'm IISMA based because IISMA has given me a lot of experience in Singapore, and also it has given me a lot of connection that I have right now, and also will go abroad. Thank you.